Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to get the RPCS3 Emulator up and running on your computer and get the games working with it. All the links are in the descriptions. You're going to want to head to the download page, click on the download link there where we can grab the emulator itself. You'll see a small blue link on the secondary page it opens. Save all the files that we're downloading to a location that you can remember. Now we're off to get the firmware. Once again, links are in the description. So once you're on the firmware page, you're going to go to the download link again, save it to the same spot where you saved the emulator zip. And now what we have to do is choose a game to play. So there's a compatibility list on the RPCS3 website. Playable is the title that you're looking for. It has two other titles, loadable, not working, etc. You want to make sure that you're looking at the playable games. And another thing you want to keep in mind when you're looking for a game to play is make sure you download the correct version of the game. Meaning, if it's a European game that works, the European game works, not the American game. Make sure you grab the correct one. So now all our files are in one location, our game, our firmware, and our emulation zip. What we're going to do is we're going to make a new file to extract the RPCS3 emulator into. You can name this folder whatever you want. And after you do that, you're going to open up the zip file, and you're going to drag that contents from the zip file into the folder that you just made. After you've completed that, we're going to go back and we're going to grab that weird PUP file with the firmware and click and drag and put it into the same folder we just extracted that zip to. And there's one last thing to do. To get your games working on this, we need to open up the folder that we just moved everything into. Click on HDD0 and then game, and then move your game folder into that folder. And now we're done in this. Now that's all that's left to do is open up the emulator itself, which is this exe right here. And when you open it, you'll see the game there that you put in there, and we have to do a little bit of configuring on this. So the first thing we do is we go in and install our firmware under the tool tab. Hit install firmware, of course, and then you'll find that PUP file. Click it, wait for it to install. Should say it was successful. After that, we have to set up our graphics settings. So this part is pretty important. So right here under the recompiler, make sure you pick the one that's LVM, the third option, and the third option on the second one as well. And then up here on the right hand corner, you're going to want to make sure automatically load is the one selected, the one at the top. And we're going to go over to the next tab. You're going to want to use OpenGL, and this is all default right here pretty much. And under this tab right here, you're going to want to pick your graphics card from the drop down menu. And if your computer has the juice, you can do these options down here, which sort of make the game look prettier, but I don't suggest it very much. I use it, but my computer's pretty monstrous and it still lags at certain times. Everything else is pretty much default. This is if you want to use a controller, you'll have to use a third-party application and watch another video for that. And then you can set your language to English. So what you're going to want to do now is click your game. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead in the video because this part's a little boring. You're going to, as you can see, I've gained a second file there. When you click your game originally, you're going to get a lot of load screens that come up, little green bars that load up. You're just going to wait for them all to finish. It's going to install the game data. It's a one-time thing per game. And then after that, you should be able to run your game no problem. And just enjoy the video that I put up of this, I guess. It has no volume because I didn't realize when I was originally recording that my computer was muted, but the volume actually sounds fine, the audio sounds fine, there's no crackling or anything. If there is crackling, as it says on the website, it's because your system is a little bit slower than it needs to be. But as you can see, the game runs perfectly fine. So I'm going to just throw on some music, and you guys can check it out, and hopefully you have luck with this as well. And if you got any questions, feel free to ask me down in the comments. Also, got a Twitch channel if you ever want to watch me make a fucking asshole out of myself on the internet. And that's SuperDoobyDo, SuperDooby. guys have a good one.